So I've been asking myself, when you go online, one of the things that you hear almost all the time is that Sakaja is not working. They call him Mr. Dimples. I'm not a guy who loves being in the city, so I'm always away from Nairobi. But one of the things I've noticed recently when I came is just how much Nairobi has improved. There certainly has been some improvement. Actually, not some, I would dare say quite a great deal of improvement. That's partly what I'm here to see, just to confirm whether there's somebody there, a couple there, playing their guitar and singing, but I can't hear what they're singing. That's just something to appreciate. So this is really one of those beautiful things that I credit Sakaja for, that we are seeing more talent of young people coming into the streets, which is really what you want. At the end of the day, a place like a city is all about the people. It's not about machinery, it's not about just, when we talk about what functions, we are talking about what pleases the people, what makes people's lives better. And that's just it. Yes. You're saying?
I was saying I want to thank the governor of Nairobi
County,
and I want to shout out to the environmental ministers,
Geoffrey Masiria.
For making the environment look this good and this lovely, so we can come here and have some good time and explore our talents and encourage people to do that thing.
How long have you been singing in the streets?
I know in Nairobi now, this is the 1.5 second, going to the second year.
Second year?
Yeah, the second year, and it's so good,
So you guys practice together?
Yeah, she's really kind of a beginner.
Okay.
I'm a beginner, but I'm a professional model.
You're a professional model?
Yes.
So you didn't look like a model.
Thank you. So if you have brands, you want advertisements, you can reach me out on TikTok. I'm Shalizabeth. Yes. My name is Sharon Anyango. Yes.
What's your telephone number?
01 13 06 7000. Yeah. Thank you.
And, my little brother.
I'm Peter Durango. Yeah, I teach music. I give people some entertainment on restaurants. So here we just come into our small repertoire practicing while looking for those people who want some practice and some teaching, and restaurant for entertainment too. So my name is Peter Durango and my number is 0711 168 696.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Okay. We really appreciate. Sorry?
Is there anything you want to add?
No. Maybe I can do a song.
Yeah. Or like.
Yeah, you can just sing a free.
Only you, baby. Only you, baby. You're my only one. My only one. Only you, baby. Only you, baby. You're my only one. My only one. Some say a fool never. And geez, man, well, maybe I'm a fool for you. Mapenzi kipofu kipenda maovu huoni. Oh, love is bad, never seems so true. Oh, when I'm broke, natumiaga bro, please call me. Akipiga nomba do, mbona kuna message.
I love that song, but I've never heard it.
Oh, you've never heard it?
It's Maybe you can sing, yeah?
Yeah, it's very good.
It's funny, I've never heard that song.
Really?
I've heard a number of his songs, but that one doesn't sound familiar.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's so popular. Yeah, people like it.
So let's say this,
Okay.
if someone wanted to support you guys, like you've given your telephone number, especially about the music, what kind of support would you be asking for?
for maybe the kind of support is to elevate maybe for our instruments, and maybe we're going to be having quite a number of instruments, a lot of instruments, and if they can support us, they can maybe recommend to some restaurant and some any occasion, birthdays, funerals, weddings. Yeah, we're gonna be going there. We have a lot of repertoire that if you support us, we're gonna take the number, increase our band. This is our band, a small band to good. If you're there and you really wanna support Kabisa, you can support in any area of us. We're really open for anything, for your suggestion, or for anything that you really wanna help. Yeah.
Anyango,
Yes.
you sing a lot apart from modeling?
Okay, I love singing. It's my passion, but I've never been to a singing class. So I met him here on the streets not a long ago. So I told him to teach me how to sing, and yeah, he was so ready. So I've been doing this not for so long, but I'm so passionate. Yeah, I'm still learning though. Yeah,
That's really nice.
yeah.
You guys keep going. I pray that God opens doors for you.
Amen.
And that's what this small beginning in the stage.
Yeah.
Something really good.
Yeah, people can really call us for events. You know, we want to explore, and as beginners, we have big dreams. We want to major into maybe having a band in future, and to take all people that maybe have the dreams of singing and the talents. You know, yeah, you never know. So if you're there and you're watching, and you wanna support us, we are here. We're here. Yeah. Thank you.
Do you want to tell the governor, Sakaja?
I want to tell Sakaja that we love you so much and thank you for the opportunity. You know, we are here, nobody's distracting us though, you're making noise. This is so great. And if there is any chance you like to help youths with, or you can see as we are doing right now, let them do. Yeah, let them do, because people are going through a lot, and this is the only way people can make money. Sometimes, you know, we get tips here. Yeah, so we really appreciate. Yeah. Yeah. And I want to shout out to Geoffrey Mosiria. I know him. Chief Environment Officer. Yeah, Geoffrey Mosiria. Yes. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, we salute to Geoffrey.
And among the things I want to take a look at is just some of the work that I've seen in passing, but I also see a lot of online, which is whether Mr. Johnson Sakaja is actually working. And this is just one of those areas that I decided to come and take a look at, which is this walkway. This, I don't know what to call it. Let's just call it a walkway. That for me is really one of those signs that, yeah, this hasn't been here before. In fact, I dare say that Nairobi has never looked like this, probably since colonial days. And this is just one of the things I wanted to show. I'm a guy who loves trees. I really believe in environmental conservation as well as improvement. And my hope had been that maybe any city governor who comes around, Nairobi City County governor who comes around, would do something like this, but in turn also plant trees. Really, really nice tall trees. See, like that's, I don't know, how do you call that? Is that a coconut tree? Whatever it is, there you have it. But anyway, so there's been all this improvement. So certainly I cannot say that this is the best that Nairobi can have. But in my view, I think this is quite a huge step upward. This is something we've never seen in Nairobi. Just these nice clean pavements or walkways, you know, where you can come around, you can see people are really having fun with it. One of the things also that I believe Sakaja has done, which for me is really something, is that he's increased the possibility of people walking rather than driving. And for those who think that driving is a sign of, I don't know, driving is a necessary evil, in my view. It's not something that we want to do. I love driving, but I don't like driving in the city. And I think the driving within the city is hugely polluting. And all the big cities around the world discourage people from driving. And I've done something about electric mobility just to get people to reduce the amount of pollution that we see across cities. And I think not much has been done about Nairobi's status in terms of getting Nairobi to be less polluted, less noisy, just a better city for this, for the citizens of Nairobi to live in. That I would say I haven't seen. Nevertheless, we applaud what little has been done to change the status and make it better. And I think this is just one of them. I think Johnson Sakaja has done a great job in terms of making Nairobi a better city. So these are just some of the improvements that he's made, which is really something I wanted to take a look at, just to be sure that things are as good as they say online, as they intimate, as they suggest. And I dare say that I think Nairobi is much better. Now, see, because of this pavement, a lot of young people have got the opportunity to do photography. You can see all this photographic equipment. So young people who would otherwise be looking for jobs or be idle at home doing nothing or desperately staring at the skies now have something to look up to, as in they can self-employ. We want to see all this nice work that Sakaja is doing. One of the things I've noticed is just how slow these government authorities work. It really takes them a long time to do anything, because I think what we are seeing here has been around for a very long time, for several months at least. When I say several months, I mean something like 3 months. By now, you'd have expected this to be done. But anyway, the government is a slow organism, if we can call it that. And what we want to do is just to say, yeah, job well done, Sakaja. I think one of the failings of the Sakaja administrations, I wouldn't call it failing, because even the other administrations didn't do it, is the operationalization of street lights. Most street lights in Nairobi are not working. Like you have there something that was, I think, constructed by Kidero, the first governor of Nairobi. That's Evans Kidero there. You have those lights over there. They are not operational. They are not functional. Now, there's much to be said about those lights, because I think they're part of what you can call the broken window of Nairobi city. The broken window just means that the city looks like it's a place of disorder, a place of chaos. But I must say, when we take a look at something like this, it does look better than it has ever been. Yeah, let's applaud what is good. Because as far as I know, I've never seen Nairobi's pavements looking like this. This is really, really nice. This is nice. You can see we have a nice, clean place to walk without kicking up dust as you go, as used to be. So I think for me that is something to applaud. And I can see some of the parkings really look ugly, but I'm sure they'll get to them. But the point of what I'm saying is that Sakaja has made a great deal of improvement. Improvement such as has not been seen for probably more than a decade. Now, that notwithstanding, the street lights need to work. We know one of the things that happens in this city, part of the cause of the terrible traffic jams, is just that nobody obeys the lights. My thinking is that instead of getting the police to control traffic, which is in itself a sign of chaos, because you can't have human beings controlling machines in that sense, I think what they should do, they should have the police standing at traffic lights to catch those who are breaking the traffic rules. For instance, if somebody jumps a traffic light, that should be the work of the police to arrest them. The police should not be allowed to control traffic in that sense. So yeah, that's just my Kenyan view. Now the other thing that there are two other things about Nairobi that you do not like. Okay? One of them you've just had. Can you hear that silence? It's actually not silence. Nairobi is noisy. The matatus cause a bedlam. But then you also have the shops everywhere. There are these shops, especially the ones called exhibitions and the ones that are selling electronic stuff, gadgets like mobile phones. Most of them have loud music blaring from their shop doors. Now, when you have about 2 or 3 shops doing that, you invite chaos into the environment, and Nairobi is noisy. So noisy, it's deafening. So noisy that having a conversation with a fellow Nairobian as you walk through is a challenge. Now, so you get out of the streets, you get into a matatu to get home, and it's even noisier in the matatus because of all the loud music. So that's another challenge that I think the government, both central and county, have to sort out. The other thing that Nairobi is unique for, something that's not so great, is the smell. Nairobi smells, and it's not a good smell. Nairobi has a smell that probably most Nairobians don't notice. They've been here too long. They've ceased to notice that Nairobi smells. But Nairobi has a bad smell. It's a smell of rot, the smell of garbage that has not been collected, the smell of sewage. Yeah, I do think that there's quite a lot to be done by the city authorities. But as I observed in one of my previous videos, people need to be civilized. As much as we blame the government, as much as we have expectations of the county government, as well as the central, as citizens, we ourselves need to be civilized. Now, the reason why that matters is it doesn't matter what infrastructure you have. As long as the people are uncivilized, then all that infrastructure means nothing. You build it all, and then someone is going to, the scrap metal dealers are going to steal the street lights. Someone is going to break the lights. Someone is going to break a shop. Someone is going to throw garbage anyhowly, which basically means that we are the problem.